All right, quite the wild sequence here, so I'm going to pause it just to set the stage, but it's a third down and goal for the Patriots, but that part doesn't really matter so much because there's only 4 seconds left, and the Patriots have no timeouts. So, well, in theory, you could try a quick pass and try to have it take less than 4 seconds. New England's kind of just saying, let's just go for it. One play, let's see if we can make something happen. We're at the 5-yard line. Maye takes the snap, and right off the bat, I mean, he doesn't love what he sees, and you can certainly see why, right? Not a ton is open. I mean, it's a difficult situation for Maye, and part of why that is because Titans only rushed 3 right here. So a lot of young quarterbacks in this situation would panic. They'd see nobody open, and they'd say, well, I got to still get rid of the football quickly because soon pressure will get here. But with the 3-man rush, it's not going to get here as quickly. Maye notices this. You see how he takes his time, starts to scramble eventually when he has to, but even right here, he has time. You're thinking maybe could he rush for it? But, again, one of the issues with it being, there being so many people in coverage is that also means it's harder to run for it because there's so many people who could tackle you and could read that you're trying to rush, so that's going to be tough. So you see him scramble, and he actually jukes out a defender, which was huge. I mean, had he gotten tackled there, it was over. But at this point, several other Titans players are saying, you know what, we see blood in the water here. We're going to run over. It's funny, the broadcaster calling this live said nobody's open at this moment, and he was right. Nobody was open. But for Maye, I mean, getting sacked does nothing. Throw one up and hope something good happens. As you see, that's exactly what he does, and it's Ramondre Stevenson, the running back, the only guy to score a touchdown for the Patriots in this game, makes the play. He had a rushing touchdown earlier in the game. Somehow, some way, the Patriots survive. Here's I think, where things get a little bit questionable by New England. Okay, all that, very fun. They could have gone for 2, right? Like, they instead line up for the extra point. I thought for sure they would go for 2, just because part of it is you're 2-6. You have a chance to get a win on one play. Sometimes you got to go for it. Although they are playing a 1-6 team, so maybe they like their odds in overtime. Most analytics I've seen say that it's a toss-up. I kind of always feel like, hey, if you're on the road and these are evenly matched teams, might as well just try and win it right there. They elect not to do that. It's not a decision I'm going to crush them for, but it is a decision they decided to make. And also, this extra point barely went through. I mean, look at that. I'll show the replay where you can see it does go through, but that did not look too promising for New England. But hey, it works out. They're able to get the field goal, or extra point, I should say. It is now a tie game going into overtime, but we all know about the all-important coin toss. The Titans' drive stalls out, but not after gaining a ton of yards and killing a ton of clock. Only 2.5 minutes left. It's a 4th and 2. I was trying to think, could you consider going for it here? But no, I don't think that would make sense. I think you have to make sure that you take the lead this late in overtime, because if you go for it and don't get it, basically best case scenario is probably going to be a tie at that point. They make the chip shot field goal as you would expect, and that'll lead us to this final play where, again, Drake Maye, young quarterback in overtime, trying to make something happen here. You see how he's going to take the snap, and you see what he ultimately sees, right? I mean, the Patriots receiver is beating the guy who's on him. The issue is Maye just never sees this other Titans player, and it's so unfortunate if you're a Patriots fan because he had the opportunity. I mean, it was just a 1st and 10. This wasn't he didn't have to take a chance here. He wasn't trying to take a chance. He just didn't read the coverage properly. Great defensive play here to get over, gets the interception, and also is smart, takes the knee, doesn't risk anything. And the Titans are able to survive and win a close one. The Patriots fans, I'm sure, are disappointed that they wasted a great play by Drake Maye. But hey, still was a great play by the Patriots and a fun one.